What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another Madden 20 franchise playthrough. Last time we left off, we had won in the NFC Championship game, and now we are headed to the Super Bowl. We are facing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are 10-6 on the season. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to like, subscribe. I'm going to be doing this series for a while, so I'm going to be going into season 2, 3, 4, and so there's always going to be new episodes pumped out. So if you guys want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you can. If not, fine. But let's get into it. Let's head right into the Super Bowl and see if we can come out on top. We are at 85. They're only a 79 overall, with Nick Foles as their quarterback. So last episode, I had turned the fumble slider down in an effort to make fumbles less frequent, whereas in fact, in order to make less fumbles, you actually need to turn the slider up, which I didn't know. So I've now turned the slider up, I believe, to 65 or 70.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their 4th Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl. All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
All right, here we go. All right, they are probably going to be a run-heavy team, as Fournette is their best player on offense. So I would expect a run.
The first carry for Leonard Fournette. And right away,
aha! Keep Talib got in there in the backfield.
No gain on the play.
I love it.
It'll be second down. You don't
Now
see
their
that
receivers
a ton,
are
the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to
not
feel
the
like
best.
nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though
all right, come on, defense. Another third down. Another third down and short.
3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll try to run for it with Blue.
Come on, baby, get him.
This is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call.
They had Alfred Blue in there on a key run.
Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Oh, not a good kick. Not a good kick at all.
Jared Goff leading out the Rams. He made it a mission to get back here to the Super Bowl after last year's disappointment in Atlanta. The numbers not so great that first go-around. 19 of 38, just 50% passing, 229 yards, many coming in the 4th quarter. No touchdown passes, 1 killer interception. But he knows what to expect now as he tries to give the LA version of the Rams their first Super Bowl title. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
Wide open.
He slips up past the 45.
You can't. You cannot man up Cooper Kupp in the slot. He will destroy you.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Oh, get off me, boy.
Just a yard or 2 shy
what
of 40.
A run.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he's going to get
we got another
12 more yards there and another first down.
We are almost in the zone after 2 carries.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Get off my way. Get out of my way.
That go around, a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner.
And I tell you, we are shredding.
About trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route,
we are shredding this defense right now.
Sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The headshots here are the offensive unit. And what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Bang, bang. Super one. Go.
From the gun, here's Goff. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's
I knew that was cover one.
Of the 10 at the 11.
So I knew I had to get the pass in there quick.
Up, and that'll lead to a third down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his target.
Inching closer and closer and closer.
However, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
I want to highlight Telvin Smith, only the 3rd linebacker in Jacksonville Jaguar history to make a Pro Bowl, but not for that reason. When he came out of Florida State with his build, many were projecting him as a safety in the NFL. About 215 pounds. He's got a little bit bigger, but his ability to run and hit and make plays has made him one of the most valuable linebackers in the NFL.
Oh my God, I hit B. That's annoying.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal, Gurley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Whatever. Kick the field goal.
Loss of a yard, and it brings up.
Definitely a missed opportunity there for sure. Thankfully, I'm not really scared at all of this this offense.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, here's Fournette. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
They'll try and set
Oh, come on, get him.
8 yards on the screen there, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
This will be fielded at the 17. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here.
Let's go down, score a touchdown. We should be in real good shape.
This offense ready to head back out there. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, are you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that
nature. Go, Brandon,
said,
go!
Brandon
Go!
Touchdown,
Attaboy.
Brandon Cooks, 76 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took
too
off,
fast.
I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
All right, just like that, we're up 10-0. We are well on our way, well on our way. I don't see any problem with just manning up these receivers. They don't have any receivers that really scare me.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And
Oh,
some
boy.
space here. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come down here and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Four down. Check. Go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Foles. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And the Rams got him.
Oh, Brockers got him.
Marching in for the sack.
Nice job.
Brockers.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never wanted the play action fake.
He just pushed that
Went right for the
pocket.
quarterback and put him on the ground.
Grabbed Foles right around his blocker. That was awesome. Second and 15.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey.
On play action, they'll throw. The battle for it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. Keelan Cole, the intended target.
Oh,
Well,
man.
this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
What a play. What a diving play.
Getting set to go now. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy
Todd's
last
in the
time.
zone.
They can't expect that going forward.
Watch out, everybody.
If it's that easy here.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just cash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down now. It's Henderson, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it on for his running back.
Oh, there goes Todd, hurt again. There he goes.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a play fake, and it's gone. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity.
Strained
but with
tricep. He's out for the
intelligence.
Super Bowl.
Found
God
the hole in the
damn
zone,
it.
made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch.
Can I be at any more of a disadvantage?
2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of
I have the
Super
injuries
Bowl
turned all the way
54.
down to 20, and they're still happening.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
All right, now we're going to run it, pound it all the way down to half.
Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, looks like I'm going to be running right up the middle.
Drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling
Wait the
their
clock out
business at the
a
line
minute
of
more.
scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
All right, 17-0. It's going to play man up across the board.
You better be afraid of me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Foles. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I can't believe this Jags team got to the Super Bowl.
30 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough.
He didn't have to do all that spinning. Should have just caught it.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And they got Alfred Blue in here.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Got to question some of these coaching decisions.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards on the play. First down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed.
Whoa, nice throw, Nick.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Foles. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for the field goal. And we get the ball first in the second half.
Mike 20. Mike, you track.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the first.
Oh, are they blitzing their safety?
Picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Goff now looks to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
14.
Goff on 3rd down. And open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And the ball
there goes Kupp.
And the Jags
Fumbling.
grab it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Hit stick in the middle of the field, overpowered.
You know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Aaron Donald able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And Charles,
That's what you get, Jaguars.
Has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety,
Eric Weddle. Pick.
Well, you could just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And there's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
Now it's Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The throw over the middle taken in. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
One thing I got to do better at is my passing inside the 10.
I know many people like the
Too often I'm very conservative and I throw the pass
because he creates mismatches with his size.
ahead of the end zone.
Receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown.
Just standing there looking around.
And the Rams add on
He's
to
like,
their lead.
what did I do? Did I do something?
Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Akib was fighting with him for that.
Keelan Cole, the intended target.
They went all the way to the
It's
ground
gonna
with that ball.
2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked
Nice
away
play,
and
nice play.
incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
Ooh, Akib has been all over
Another
Westbrook.
throw on 2nd down, and this
whole
one
game.
incomplete as well. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
They went with the dive.
Did he just drop it, or was that?
Flooded the field with
Yeah, it was
defensive
partially
backs, blanketed
contested.
Everyone took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville.
Not going to catch that. Hell of a punt. Hell of a punt.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success
Interference.
occur.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.